Tom Cressy.
We're muted right now.
Good morning, I'm Tom Cressy.
You just muted us.
My name is Tom Cressy.
Good morning and welcome.
My name is Tom Cressy.
And I'm John Jansen here.
And we're here at the Lincoln Turf Field here at Boise State University on this wonderful April 30 day. John, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. This is one of the most anticipated games of the entire tournament right here. And, you know, there's going to be a lot of storylines present today. Oregon's the #1 team coming in, going against Washington, which is the only team in the conference to hand them a loss this year.
Ooh, that is a big matchup, John.
There's a lot of motivation here for Oregon.
Absolutely. Both teams getting ready to sing the national anthem down here. So what we have, both teams lining up, we're going to do the national anthem. All right. I think we can hear each other. And we just had the national anthem there, John. You're live. So we're getting ready to start. John, what are you thinking about both these teams?
I think both teams are really good. Obviously, Oregon, you know, is the favorite. Washington's got a couple good scorers here. They play kind of more team ball compared to what I've seen from Oregon. Oregon's got a couple good scorers, though. They got Clifford Grant right here. He's got 57 goals on the season, about 4 goals per game. He's definitely going to make a lot of plays today. And then another thing to look out for is their midfield, especially Nicholas Cantoni, number 30. He's got about 127 face-offs, only lost 63 on the year. He's very hard to beat, very aggressive. So it's going to be somebody to really look for out in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think both teams have their pluses.
And now we're just going to go to midfield here. Both teams are just going to pay their respect.
Yeah, both teams meeting each other on the field. And the crowd's pretty fired up, John.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely seemed fire up.
And we're getting ready to start, John. Face off, number 1. flick it back there. Taken by University of Washington now. On the attack. First attack of the game.
Oh, he's got a great opening here. Shoots it.
Oh, shoots it slightly to the right there, John. Good shot, though.
It's a quick opportunity. Just Sean Meyer. No, not last game. 3 goals, 2 assists. Came up big. His best showing of the year.
Wow. Take it now. On the outside of number 14.
Oh, loose ball.
Popped out the back.
It's going to be picked up by Jacob Beck.
Picked up. Take it down.
So here's Sean Deck. So this is one player to watch here on Washington. He had 6 goals in that last game.
Wow. University of Washington now taking their time, moving in.
And tries to pass inside, but dropped. It's on the ground.
Flicked back by...
And Oregon's going to take possession here.
Taken downfield now.
And deep pass. Pass midfield on the ground again. Who gets it?
University of Oregon now on the attack.
So trying to start at the point.
Number 10 now, taking it downfield.
So DeLumpa going to pass this one. Working their way around. Now along the X.
Take it now. Taking it out of the X now. Spins around. Moves, taking on that right side. Flicked in.
That's John Finnegan.
Good work there from the University of Oregon.
Grant Clifford on the shot. And that's the guy we're talking about. He leads the team in goals, and he starts out fast again.
Yeah, excellent pass play from Oregon University of Oregon. Taken there and slotted in just on the left side of the goalkeeper.
So here's the next face-off. Let's see if Washington can answer. And Oregon again picks it up. That's Cantoni. And Cantoni, you know, it's really hard to beat on those face-offs. So it's gonna be a challenge for Washington. That's one guy they got to be able to answer to.
Yeah, it seems. I mean, once you have the momentum, if you control that face-off, it's all downhill.
And Delacourt just passing it back to the point now, working their way around the goal.
And he steps inside.
Good move there by Mayers.
Well saved there.
So Mayers goes it now gives it to the sub DeLumpa.
Dropped, picked up by Washington University. Excellent defense there from Washington.
There's a little bit of a wasted opportunity there too. Down now, surrounded by Oregon defense. Passes back, trying to work that outside now. So here's Beck just looking for somebody to get it off to.
Pass play taken down on the outside.
Oh, good steal by Oregon. Up close opportunity, they score again.
Excellent work there by Oregon. Fantastic offensive work.
And that was Grant Clifford again. Now, when you look at Grant Clifford, he looks like a prototypical lacrosse player. He's very tall, 6'3", 205 pounds, so he's got a little bit of size to him. And,
big guy.
You know, this guy is very hard to stop.
Absolutely. What do you think Washington's saying down there, John? What do you think they're saying down there?
I don't know. Maybe we should go check in on Jamie Bingham.
to see how this half continues. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Jamie. I can't. Face off 3. Popped out the back now.
So Nick Cantoni.
Oh,
Aggressive on the face-off.
Very
Washington answers, and ref is going to throw a flag on that one.
and it'll be University of Oregon's ball. Pass play between the University of Oregon now, taking their time.
So Mark trying to work his way from the point.
Ooh. On the outside there. Looks like University of Washington will get the ball now, touched by the goalkeeper. Brought from the X.
He's pushing the defense well.
Wow,
And he's got to break up the middle. Pass to the inside, and it's a
excellent
goal!
work from the University of
Alex
Washington.
Fuller.
Fantastic. What was that number, John?
It was Alex Fuller, number 21.
Excellent. Fantastic work there from Foley.
And he's actually one of their leading goal scorers this whole year. He's got 21 on in the regular season. Definitely going to be needed today, as they don't really have a definite go-to guy.
Yep. Fantastic work. I'd probably say excellent work as well by, I believe it was the number 1, the Grant Clifford. Oh no, sorry, that's the Oregon number 1. I have no idea. Chris Medezigan? I don't know.
Aggressive defense there.
Huge
poke the
scuffle
ball
down
out.
on the field now. Looks like, ball comes out.
Oh,
Picked up by
Clifford misses the
University of
ground
Washington,
ball.
takes back.
Washington has
Good
it.
work. University of Washington back on the attack, taken by the number 14 now. Down the field, a little bit of free space. Pass to number 32. Drop
And
ball,
missed
however.
pass.
Regathered by Washington.
It was a pass to Xavier Gardner. Just wasn't able to reel it in. So starting from the point,
Taken by Nathan.
here's
Williams.
Dak. Remember, he had 6 in that last game. Here's
Okay.
Gardner.
Fantastic counter-attack here by Washington. Now taking their time.
They're playing patient here, so I mean, you really don't want to give Oregon too many opportunities. They could score very fast.
Yeah, absolutely. Taking in the X now. No doubt. Quick play.
There's
Steps on the
Fuller.
outside, steps back in.
Work his way around the defense.
Strong defense there from Oregon.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a size disadvantage there for Fuller.
Spins on that inside.
Oh, tries to get the goal. Just a little bit to the right.
Slightly on the outside there. However, regathered by Washington. To the outside. Oh, taken down. Ball's in the air now. Scuffle over the ball. Picked up. Oh, regathered by Washington. No. Flicked out the back.
Oh, good check. And there are 3 flags thrown at once
Flag on the
by
play.
all the referees.
Flag on the play there. Waiting here for play back on. Penalty against University of Oregon. 7 minutes 44 on the clock. Slight stoppage of play here. Play back on.
From the point. Here's Fuller. Pass to Boyd.
T on the inside now. Very strong defense here from Washington.
Tried to get around the X. You get a quick goal, but it doesn't matter because they got one anyway.
Fantastic long shot as well, John.
Sean Dack, now 6 goals in the last game. They're really going to need to rely on him throughout this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, great distance and great velocity on the shot too.
Huge velocity, John. And we have a tie game now, 2-2. Ball taken now by the University of Oregon. Taken back to the X. Taken around. Back out. Number 7 steps on the outside. Opportunity to shoot here. Slide to the left.
He misses on that one. It was Lon's way.
Oregon regathers now.
Passing around that X.
Now steps on the outside, eager to attack.
Oh, quick shot. Top left of the goal. That's John Finnegan. And we were talking about these two guys, before the game. They're dangerous. The goalie's really gonna have his hands full.
Absolutely, that was a fantastic shot there, just in the top corner. Very hard to stop.
I mean, when you got guys that can score at any point on the field and just score in high numbers, that's all you want in your offense. Like, that's really tough to beat when you have 2, not just 1, but 2 guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
And another quick score. That's Finnegan again. 2 goals in 30 seconds, man.
Excellent work there by University of Oregon.
And Cantoni. Defender's coming up behind him. Just passes it back, but Washington has it.
Yeah,
right near the goal.
Attack. Needs some support there.
He's getting double teamed on the X there.
University of Oregon taking their time now on the field. Looking for cracks.
Just kind of hanging out at the point here. So we got a ground ball near the goal. And it's picked back up.
Excellent work there by University of Washington. Well defended, and now taken downfield. Huge counterattack. Really flying back.
Very quick.
Oh, well stopped there, University of Oregon. And now Oregon back on the attack.
Pass to the middle. Oh, trying to get the quick goal.
Well defended there.
Grant's dangerous at any point, but at point blank, you know, you really got to be able to step up in that moment there.
Absolutely. Taking
Pass out to Alpha. And Finnegan and Grant working the X there, so that's one thing for Anderton to be aware of. A quick shot, saved by Anderton. Samet Zegan trying to pick it up, just kind of rolls it out of bounds. It's not going to do him any justice, as Charlie Mayers for Oregon's going to take it out for him. And able to get around him. So here's Mayers. Finnegan to Grant.
Working it back around goals now.
And working the way around from point to the X. Just waiting for an opportunity.
Steps on the inside.
Oh, here's Mayers with the shot. Oh. Did he get it? Oregon thinks so.
I think he did.
And they did. So Oregon, 3 unanswered goals after a 2-2 tie. Charlie Mayers. It was a great shot. I actually didn't even see it go in. I
thought it bounced off the crossbar.
Pass out to Della Costa. Getting stuffed out of the point, dishes it out to the left.
Take on the outside now.
He's got a good opportunity.
Flick back inside. Ball
barely missed by Grant. And another goal. Looks like Grant.
Excellent work there from University of Oregon.
He's got a hat trick already in the first quarter.
And with 1:35 on the clock,
you know, we talked about
6.
You know, we talked about the type of scorer he is, and you know that's evident. A hat trick in the first quarter, man.
Oh, absolutely, fantastic work.
The face-off here. This one, Lacrosse is going to win.
Now step back on the inside. University of Washington, first time chance to attack in some time. 4 unanswered goals.
They're going to start from the X. Working his way around.
And huge defense there from Oregon.
There. And Drew Boyd dancing around, shoots,
scores. Excellent work there from University of Washington.
Well, yeah, I mean, he had to make some great moves there and, you know, with some fancy footwork, but wow, you know, they need that.
The fanciest of footwork, John. Excellent work from the number 10. Liam DeLumpa.
I think now, at the end of the first quarter here, as soon as it's quarter, it's been a good time to go down to the sideline with Jamie Bingham, see what she's picked up over the last 15 minutes. So what did you say, Tom?
Absolutely right, John. We'll pick up on Jamie Bingham once we hit that end of year mark. Final face-off now.
Cantoni.
Picked up by, nobody yet.
Ball's on the ground.
Picked up, scuffle over the ball. It's blown. Looks like it will be University of Washington ball. Taken out, 45 seconds. Hopefully decrease the lead there. Good for them. Now making their way upfield. A little bit of free
Sean
space.
Dack is pushing.
Slowing play down a little bit here. 30 seconds on the clock. Number 17 working to the outside. Still taking their time. Back to the number 7.
It's Lonsway. Lonsway working around, just passes it to the X now. Here's Poldy.
Close. Back on the outside now. On the inside, bit of free space.
Oh, tried to shoot it low.
Excellent stop there, University of Oregon.
Sam
5
Snyder.
seconds, 3 seconds on the clock. Taken downfield. Ball rolls away. And looks like we will have Washington ball with 0.1 of a second on the clock. So we hear that buzzer pretty shortly. And we will hear it right now.
I mean, wasn't much going to happen in a 1/10 of a second.
Yeah, 0.1 of a second, a little bit difficult to stop, not going to lie. So we have the score, 6-3 in the favor of Oregon. Now, we will be breaking down to our sideline reporter, Jamie Bingham. Jamie, interesting first half. Oregon seem to be in control of this game. What's the atmosphere like down there?
Hey, Tom. So, yeah, the atmosphere is obviously great. The Oregon Ducks are killing it right now. They are pretty fired up, as you can see. Their number 1, Grant Clifford, already has 3 goals in this first period. So they're dominating right now. We'll just have to see if Washington can come back. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Jamie. Fantastic as always. She's absolutely right, John. What can the University of Washington come back with after this first quarter?
Well, just going to need to play some more defense. And I mean, what it's really going to come down to is Nick Anderton from their goalkeeper here. Or Tyler Anderton, sorry about that. You know, because I mean, when you got guys like that, you know, they could pass to about 3-4 different guys who are able to score at any point. And so, even if you play good defense, it really comes down to the goalie in that situation.
Yeah, it's what I noticed. I mean, University of Oregon working incredibly well together. Fantastic pass play before each goal. I mean, what I would have noticed with the University of Washington, many of their goals, to me, felt highly individualized. They were from individual plays. So, I mean, I would trust a team that works well together over that any day. And I think, at the moment, I would say University of Washington on the they are.
You know, in Oregon, there's got to be some extra motivation to it as well. And, you know, I think that's why they came out here really strong, scoring 6 goals already.
That's absolutely right, John. Now, we'll be starting this second quarter. It's getting very windy down there on the field now, especially winding up here in the car park where we are watching the game from. Second face-off. Okay.
So
and
Will Yerkes,
Thomas
he's actually
Cressey's
coming
going to
in
be taking
now
a little bit of a break
for
now.
Lacrosse on the face-off.
And I'll be introducing you to my fellow commentator.
Hello everyone, I'm Vinny Rossi stepping in for Tom Cressey right now.
And Vinny Vinny, pleasure to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Now, you've played lacrosse before, haven't you?
I personally did not play, but one of my best friends, he really brought me into the game and taught me all I know about it, so I'm pretty knowledgeable about the sport.
Well, it's good to have you in here. Somebody to kind of describe what's kind of going on here for those who might not be as familiar here. And so now, what do you think of watching this game so far? What's your take on both these teams?
Well, obviously from the caliber of these two schools, they're both high, top quality schools here in the Western region. And I expected Oregon to be on top, like they're a little bit, but I've been surprised by Washington, only down by 3 goals at this point. I thought it would be worse than it is, but they're holding their own.
Yeah, and you know, Washington, they've kind of shown against this team specifically that they could really rise to the occasion. And you notice a couple guys, Sean Dack, he's got a couple goals in this game, and he put out 6 goals against Oregon last time, and he only has about 17 goals on the season. And I mean, that's one game to, that's one day to have your best game. It's a great day to have that.
Exactly. And I believe you mentioned previously in the broadcast that Washington is the only conference team to hand Oregon a loss, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we have a flag down.
So working our way around the point now. Here's Lon's way. As an Oregon sub comes in, Schnitzer. Oh, and just a high pass, but Lonsman's right there to save it. Trying to break inside, find an opening.
Oregon's defense has really held Washington to a premium of shots. There hasn't been too many of them out there.
Yeah, and they've been very quick and to the point on offense too, not wasting any time, just getting down there. And I mean, they have a couple of the best goal scorers in the league here too that can kind of score from anywhere. It's really tricky to kind of stop on defense, isn't that? When you got 2 guys.
Absolutely. Oregon's passing with a purpose, and they have the players with the quality to finish in front of goal.
And one thing, I noticed with Washington is, they don't really have the big go-to guy, like Oregon, they have Grant, you also have Finnegan there. Washington's kind of more distributed stat line throughout, kind of more of a, team play rather than kind of leaning on a couple individuals. And, what do you think? Are they going to need to kind of have somebody step up to kind of match Oregon here?
I think that would definitely be a help. I think they're more of a team-oriented philosophy, but I think that they could definitely use someone to step up and take that scoring role for them.
And goalkeeper just chucking it downfield. It's going to be intercepted by Washington.
Another errant pass by Washington. They can't afford these turnovers with the score line the way it is.
No, especially, when you got a team like Oregon who can just score like that. So Xavier Gardner, 32, is coming into the game.
Oregon's dangerous on every possession they have the ball, so Washington needs to make sure they can try to keep the ball out of their hands.
So defender crosses midfield on that one. And referee's going to stop the play.
And it's Washington's ball.
So Washington gets a good break here when they're down by 3. Drew Boyd.
Probin looking for an open man.
Looks like he's just going to take it to the X here right now.
Yeah, they're calling up a play. Let's see what they can come up with here.
Looks like he might want to take it himself.
Look at that defense by Oregon. There is no space right in front of the crease, in front of the goal.
And they're not getting fooled on these pump fakes either.
No, they're not. They're playing some disciplined defense. They're not stabbing at the pump fakes, and they're staying on their feet.
And Sean Meyer. Sean Meyer came up big also in his last game. 3 goals, 2 assists in just that game. But he's also got 28 goals. One of their top goal scorers on Washington. So he's going to need to be a big factor here, especially when a team relies on you so much to score.
I think so. I think there's a possibility today that he could come up with a few big goals late, because I have a feeling this one could be decided in the 4th quarter.
And that is saved by Snyder. And Snyder, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Snyder, he's a good goalie here. If you look, he's got about 55% save percentage, which is not great, but not bad. But also, when you notice the stat line against Washington last time, dropped from 55 to 36.7%. And so one thing Washington really has been able to do is kind of get inside his head or just find ways to score on him.
It seems to be that way. There's certain goalies that just have a tough time against a certain team, and that could be a case for him today. Hopefully for Oregon that he can get that together and maintain his goal.
Oregon passing around the point.
Both teams have played some impressive defense in the second quarter. I don't think we've had a goal this quarter, have we?
I actually don't believe we have at all. Both teams, they seem to match each other's intensity. At least, you look at the box score from that last game. Basically the same number of goals each time, except for that third quarter where Oregon scored 3, Washington scored 5. But, it's all about who's going to separate themselves between these two, because I think they match each other's intensity real well. Shot!
Ooh, just wide.
That was Lucas Kushla. Just wide right.
Looks like we have a pay for some time in their shoe.
Yeah, you don't want to trip on the field. Not with all of these people watching.
Exactly. Let's see if Oregon can get something going here.
And DeLumpa, pass out to the point, dropped on the ground, picked up by Boyd. Boyd's got good penetration here.
Very well defended by Oregon there.
Yeah, and now it's against
well
Nathan
saved.
Poldy. And Nathan Poldy, 27, he's the leading scorer on the Washington Huskies. So that's one person that they really needed to lock down on. Seems like they're kind of answering to him right now. So Marcotte, pass out to DeLumpa. Now to the X. Here's Marcotte again.
Let's see if Oregon gets something going offensively. He's driving in to the left side of the keeper. Has a shot, just wide. Oregon will retain possession.
And back out to the point. Going to be started by Alpha. Oh, quick break.
That was lightning quick feet. Took it on the goalkeeper's left, took a quick couple steps and shot it right in the bottom corner. Well done by Oregon.
Liam DeLumpa. In lacrosse, because normally lacrosse is kind of dominated by guys with really tall, about 200 pounds. But when you're about a smaller stature like that, you really got to be able to use advantages like that, your speed and agility, and that way, you're actually going to be able to get around the defense.
Oh, definitely. He definitely showed that on example right there.
This will be Cantoni versus Yerkes.
Cantoni has been pretty dominant on the faceoffs this game, and he maintains that dominance by taking another faceoff.
In this season too, he's got more than double. He's won more than double the faceoffs that he's lost.
Wow, that's an impressive stat right there. It's definitely a bonus for a team when after a goal you know that you're most likely going to get possession when you have such a dominant faceoff man like him.
And on the other side too, it's got to be a little discouraging to know that you're going up against a guy who's very consistently going to win in the face-off too.
Oh, definitely. You might as well just start setting up for defense.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what a one-timer there by Oregon. He took it from the X position, dropped it off right in the front of the crease, and he just one-timed it home.
And they get another one, and that was Grant again. And that's his 4th goal of the game already.
He's got half of his team's points by himself up there.
And that's the guy they got to rely on. when you got 57 goals throughout the regular season, you're one of the top goal scorers in the league.
Most certainly.
You got to. It's playoff time too. This is when all the big names are supposed to come out.
Washington could definitely use a face-off win here to get something going on the attack. They haven't had too many chances this quarter.
Cantoni, although puts it on the ground, so Washington will be able to take possession here.
They definitely could use a score here just to get a little bit of momentum back, because Oregon's starting to pull away from them. A 5-goal lead now.
So there's Fuller. It's already got 1 goal today, and they are working it back out to the point here to kind of restart.
Lost his
loses
cradle.
the ball. On the ground, but Washington contests that.
Oh, it looks like there's an infraction. It's Oregon's ball.
So what another opportunity for Oregon. They just keep getting a lot of breaks in this game.
And they don't waste any time on the offensive end. Do you see how fast they transitioned to the offense right there? That was impressive.
Really quick.
As soon as that whistle's blown, they pick up the ball and they get going.
You know, and you want to be the team to kind of push the tempo, set the tone for the other team too, and be able to kind of control that game, huh?
Absolutely. Whenever you're not acting, you're reacting, and then Oregon's acting right now, and Washington's just trying to react, but Oregon's a little bit quicker right now.
From the point. So Delacourt just going to pass this back out to the X. Here's Mayer. Fake pass. Goes right back to the same guy. Oh, look at that.
That speed is showing off once again. Every time they've come down from the goalkeeper's left side, they've had that speed. Looks like we're having a timeout.
And now would be a good time to go down to Jamie Bingham for a sideline report. Let's see what she's got down there.
Yeah, so it's a great game going on right here. As you can see, Oregon is dominating so far this first half, but hopefully Washington can get some energy started and come back. Back to you.
Thanks, Jamie. Wonderful report from the sideline. So, what do we talk about with that?
What do you think they're talking about in the Washington huddle? What do you think the coach is trying to get them motivated with?
You know, I think he's just gonna, I think one thing that's important is try and, you know, keep their heads up. Make sure that you don't get discouraged, especially early in the game when you have so much time to kind of work your way back into it, especially in lacrosse. You can score a lot of points very quickly.
Absolutely.
But another thing too is they need to start matching Oregon's tempo, it seems like, and they need to start setting the tone to Oregon instead of letting Oregon set the tone for them.
I completely agree. Towards the end of that first quarter, it seemed that Washington did step up their tempo, and we're matching Oregon when the score was 6-3. They did come back a little bit, but since that time, they've let off the pressure, and Oregon's starting to pull away. Maybe after this timeout, Washington can get back into it.
And we'll see how the pep talk during that timeout is going to work out for him. Looks like Oregon's going to start out on offense here.
All right, we're back in action. It looks like Oregon's playing a very spread set. Everyone's spread out pretty far. There's no crowd in front of the goal. Everyone's playing out wide.
You know, when you're up by 5 goals in the second quarter, you have a little bit of freedom. Oh, wow, tripped up, trying to push to the goal. Grant with a shot.
What a save. Or did that go in? Oh, it looks like we have a flag down on the far side of the field. And it looks like Oregon will retain possession.
Seems like Oregon's had the ball for the last 10 minutes.
Absolutely. I don't think that I can remember a time where Washington's had an extended period of time with the ball. It's just been off a little mistake by Oregon, but then they give it right back. They got to hold possession and get something going on offense.
You know, it's hard to come back in a game when you don't really have the time to do it.
Oregon swinging it around, trying to find a hole in that defense. Passes it right in front of the goal.
Oh, to the inside.
Oh, well defended by Washington.
Oh, it's off Grant's stick.
Still on the ground. Ground ball picked up by Oregon. Reset at the point.
And the recovery of Oregon, too. Able to just keep these possessions going.
Oh,
Grant with
what a
another
shot.
score. That's 5.
And that was a long shot. That wasn't right in front of the goal. That was a pretty good distance on that shot.
Wow. What a performance already in the first half by Grant.
Washington's got to figure something out defensively to be able to slow him down, because he is tearing them apart single-handedly.
And you notice he's not just scoring from one spot. He can score, like we said, he can score from pretty much anywhere. And it's got to be a big strain on the goalie when you got one guy that can really do that to you.
Absolutely, he's got to be on his toes at all times, because every time he has the ball, he's a danger to score.
Let's see who can pick up the ground ball here.
Looks like it's Washington's possession. They really could use some time on the ball here.
Yeah, big time break for them. There's LaRoche. He's gonna just pass that one out. And that's the Puldy. And Puldy, that's somebody you're gonna need to rely on here during this comeback.
They need someone to step up on offense and start making something happen, because they haven't had too many chances this second quarter.
There's Puldy. And back out to the point where they reset.
Just driving in from the goalkeeper's right, looking for an opening. Well defended by Oregon. There's little to no space in front of that.
And Oregon is a single lane to kind of just pursue right into. Cuts, trying to spin around.
Oh, he shook his
Shot.
man. Well saved by the keeper.
Wow. Oh, near miss there by Washington, trying to pick up the ground ball.
He brings it into the front with the long stick. Let's see what he can do up there. Up, he's coming off for a shorter stick.
Michael Marcotte. He's one of their top guys in assists this year, so watch him to start creating plays for guys too. Especially when you got Grant and you have Finnegan, both over plus 50 goals type players.
Man. Oregon driving on the left side. He has a shot. Wild shot right through the goalkeeper's legs into the top corner, and he hit the dab as the celebration.
And one thing that's really impressive is the accuracy. That's the second time, actually a couple times we've seen it just barely go right into the corner there.
Yeah, he's worked himself into a good position there right in front of the crease, and the goalkeeper is left with no chance with that perfect shot.
And that's Kushwa's first goal of the game as Oregon just extends this lead 10-3. And for Washington, you know, how should they feel right now? Coming into the game, they probably feeling very confident being the only team to beat them, but now as they see kind of the real true power of Oregon, how do you think that they are going to
split set? I think that some of the people might be thinking, hey, towards the end of the first quarter, we held up with them. We scored 3 goals back to back to back. But then I think the majority of the people are going to be a little bit uneasy right now, knowing that the quality that Oregon has, that they're up 10-3, it's going to be a long road to recovery, but I think that they can still do it.
Oh, here's Grant. Nearly have an opportunity. Oh!
Just over.
That was Marcotte with the shot.
And Oregon, no, Washington will get possession here.
So
2 minutes left in the half.
Sorry.
Oh. Washington could use a goal before halftime, just a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a mental edge here.
Medzija drops it, nearly lost it.
Oh.
And Anderton's got a sprint to go get this one. Fires it deep downfield.
Loose ball.
And that's just going to roll right out of bounds again.
and Washington will retain possession.
You know, I mean, can you really blame them from trying to push, try and get like a long shot like that, a pass, try and just get right into position there, especially when you're down 7 goals?
I don't think so. I think that they need to start taking a few more chances offensively just to try to get something in that net and get momentum.
We'll see how they respond.
Dishes it back to the point. Let's see if they can get some offense going. Cradles it over to the right side of the goalie. Back behind the X.
Speed here, getting to that X.
Nice pick set there.
And Boyd just gonna pass it off. So they restart at the point again.
That was a little bit better by Washington. There's some movement on offense. That's what they need.
Oh, quick pass and shot. One-timer.
What a play there. That was a jump pass into the middle and a one-timer right in front of the crease. Well done by Washington. That was exactly what they needed. With 1 minute before the half, they could get a little bit of momentum going into halftime.
Yeah, and still with a minute left, maybe tack on one more and try to cut it in half. Sean Meyer came up big in that last game, 3 goals, 2 assists on April 16th, but one of the top, we needed some guys to start coming out of the woods and start attacking on goals so they can answer Oregon, or it seems like they might run away with this, huh?
It's looking that way, but with that goal, they could be bringing it back. Let's see if they can get the face-off here and then get another goal in before halftime.
Lacrosse is definitely a sport where momentum can switch in a blink of an eye.
Absolutely. Washington wins that face-off. Here's another chance. He's running down towards the left of the goalie. Let's see if they can get one more. They got 50 seconds.
Here's Fuller.
Starting at the X. Another nice pick there.
Out to Poldy, their top scorer. Oh, trying to get the bounce shot and that was LaRoche, but maybe just not enough power on that.
Yeah, it looked like a defender might have clipped him as he was going in for the shot. Well defended there, but still a decent by Washington. We got 25 seconds on the clock. Oregon crossing midfield now.
Pass to the inside.
Oh, just over.
Overshot. Looks like that's a defender there that came all the way up.
It looked like he did with that long stick all the way up. It's very difficult to shoot with those long sticks. You need a lot of space to get that momentum going. Oregon has it right behind the goal with 10 seconds left. Brings it in. Well defended right in front of the crease. Oh, what a shot. 5 seconds remaining. He brought it from behind the goal right in front of the crease and shot an underhand shot right past the keeper into the bottom corner.
So the score was by Dylan Alpha.
That's so larger player getting into that area and getting that shot away.
So now with 5.9 seconds here, let's see if we see a little Hail Mary. But with Cantoni there, a face-off, most likely Oregon will be getting an opportunity.
Let's see if they can get it with 5 seconds left.
And Oregon will have one chance.
And they fire a half-court shot, but it's stolen by Washington, and that is the half.
And so, at halftime, home score Oregon 11, visiting Washington 4. And what do you got to say about that first half performance for both teams?
Well, I think that Washington had their moments where they brilliant scored 3 goals unanswered in the first quarter, but as of right now, Oregon is outclassing their opponent a little bit right now, up by 7 goals, 11-4. But as we know in lacrosse, the game is never over until that final horn blows, because you can go on a run and score 10 unanswered goals in 1 quarter. So the game's not over, but Oregon is a little advantage right now.
Yeah, and Washington really, I just think it's a matter, they just got to pick up the intensity here, because I think they have all the talent to get the job done. They've done it once, they could do it again. But Oregon just pushing the tempo, and they're so fast offensively.
Absolutely. They're passing with a purpose. They're not just passing the ball to pass the ball. They're passing it to a spot, getting the shots that they want to take. And on the other side, Washington's having to settle with what Oregon's giving them. They're not really initiating anything. They're just kind of reacting off Oregon. But, yeah, Oregon is definitely forcing them.
And now we're going to go down to the sideline for a halftime report by Jamie Bingham in a little bit. Okay, now she actually has nothing yet, so we're going to go down to her later on once we get some information.
Washington is warming up a new goalkeeper.
And yeah, actually, he's the backup goalkeeper. He's played. She ready? All right, now we actually are. Now we have our halftime report ready with Jamie Bingham. Jamie, what's going on down there at halftime?
Hey John, so as you can see, it's been a crazy game, lots of scoring for Oregon side, a better defensive period for Washington, but still no match for number 1 Grant Clifford from Oregon, who scored 5 out of the 11 points this half. So we'll have to keep tabs on him and see if he has any more scores left in him. We'll also have to check Washington and see if they can, get something started this second half. Back to you.
Thanks, Jamie. Very useful information. And yeah, Grant Clifford, five goals out of 11 for his team. And just an example of a go-to guy.
Absolutely. He's by himself outscoring the Washington right now. If I was Washington's coach at halftime right now, I would be telling your best defender to get on him and stay on him to try to shut him down. Make the other players beat you. Don't let their best player beat you.
But yeah, very well said. And now it looks like they are training a backup goalie. His name, Paulo Sotero, came in about 5 games this year in relief of Anderton. You look at the stat line here, he's got about 26 saves, but also 25 goals allowed. And so, what we...
The change that we were talking about earlier for someone stepping up. So they're putting him in for a change. I think that the goalie they had in the first half was a little bit rattled by how many shots he took from Oregon. He had a couple unlucky breaks in for goals. Maybe this is the player that Washington's bringing in to stop some goals and get them on the counterattack and get the attack going.
Oh, much definitely. And you definitely don't want to be quick to kind of bring out your goalie. You don't want to make him think that you don't believe in him. So, I mean, what kinds of things does it take other than just a scoring run to decide that you're going to pull the trigger and put it in the backup?
Well, I think there's many different perspectives. As a coach, you want to do what's best for the team. And then as the player being pulled from the game, you feel a little bit upset. You couldn't finish the game for your team. But then as the person coming in as the backup goalie, you either feel pressure to be better than the goalie who's there, or you feel motivated. I think that with this keeper change they're making right here, he's going to be motivated to step up for his team. And that's what they need, is someone to step up. So I think that he could be the one to step up today.
And, hopefully we will, because, we never really want to see a blowout, especially in a playoff situation. 2 teams that can compete against each other. You really want to see that close score at the end of the game. But, what does Oregon need to do? I mean, they're already riding high, up by 7. What should their mindset be coming into the second half?
If I think I was Oregon at this halftime, I would be saying, continue doing what we're doing. Do the same things we've been doing in this first half. You scored 11 goals in the first half, which is to improve on in the second half. It would be to make sure you don't get those lapses of mentalness like in the first half. End of the first quarter, they scored 3 unanswered. Washington did. So maybe the Oregon coach is telling them to just make sure you stay focused and don't let those runs like that happen, and then they'll be fine for the rest of this game.
Well said. And with that, we're going to go into half. 5 minutes for the opening face-off. We will talk to you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. I am Tom Cressy, taking over for Mr. John Jansen. Vinny, how's life?
It's doing pretty good. How are you doing today, Tom?
Yeah, I'm loving life. Enjoying every moment of this game. It's fantastic to see the University of Oregon absolutely, I would say, dominating this game. I mean, just looking just a lot smarter on the field.
I agree with you there, Tom. They're definitely flexing muscles and showing that they on they had that 3 unanswered goal spell towards the end of the first quarter. If they can get one more of those, they'll be right back in this thing.
Oh, absolutely. I would totally agree. Yesterday we had the pleasure to watch the Central Washington Wildcats against the West Oregon Wolves, and I thought the game was over for the Wolves, but they came right back. So I mean, there are 7 goals ahead, the University of Oregon, but that doesn't mean much in a game where you can score goals very, very quickly.
Absolutely. As we saw in the game yesterday, there was 2 goals within 10 seconds. So this game is by no means over.
What do you think the coach said to the University of Washington during the halftime break?
The coach of Washington, I think that he was just saying that they need to pick up the intensity. Coach of Washington is Jack Cerciana. I think that the intensity match Oregon's intensity, because Oregon has been running all over them. But if Washington can pick up the intensity, then they're going to have a good shot the second half. Absolutely.
We saw the University of Oregon win a lot of face-offs in the previous quarters. Do you think we'll see an increased intensity from Washington now in the face-off?
I think that they'll increase the intensity, but their Oregon's face-off man he's one of the best face-off men in the region. As you see right there, he got another face-off. He is dominant in that face-off circle. So we need Washington needs someone to step up and start winning some of those face-offs for them, so they can get those extra offensive possessions.
Let's hope we see that, Vinny. And now we have University of Washington on the attack, taking it down to the X, around behind goals and working around. Beat his opposing defensive player. 21 out the back. Now, I would like to give a huge shout out to anyone watching this at home during our live feed. You can see our live feed at the Boise State UTP YouTube channel. And also, if you'd like to comment, we can read your comments. If you'd like to share, if you'd like to critique us at all, you're more than welcome to do so, and we might read your comments out live on air.
Well, Oregon has had the advantage, and they're playing a little bit better than Washington. Both of these teams have been very organized defensively. There hasn't been any huge mental lapses or any huge gaps in the defense. They have been pretty solid. That is there better than Washington.
Absolutely. Actually, we got some comments right now, Vinny. We have Ryan Downer. Ryan Downer says, Chris Damewood is the man! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. And guess what's on the end? Another exclamation mark. Thank you very much, Ryan Downer. So as I said, if you comment, I'd like to shout out, and you're more than welcome, and we'll read it out for you. And we just have University of Oregon scoring once again, Vinny.
That was pretty impressive passing there. They took it from in front of the crease, they passed it down to the X, and then one of their players snuck right back in front of the crease, and they gave it back to him, and he hit a one-timer right in that bottom corner.
Absolutely. I think this might be the wrong sport, but there was nothing but net on that
Nothing
one.
but net. Well put, Tom.
Thanks, Vinny.
We're going to have another face-off. Let's see if Washington can get one back here.
Another face-off once again.
Still.
Now, dropped a stick, picked up by the University of Oregon.
That's another face-off ground ball won by Oregon.
We have a comment here from Finding CMO. I'm pulling for UW, but it's looking dim. You're absolutely right. Unfortunately, I wouldn't put them out of this game just yet. We still have 2 quarters to play, but 8 points up. University of Oregon is not looking like they're slowing down at all.
Yeah,
once again on the attack.
Oregon came out of the break and then put one in really fast. That was exactly what Washington did not want to happen. And it looks like we have a flag down.
Flag on the play. We also have a comment from Finding CMO. Tom, are you British? No, I'm not. That's actually very offensive, Finding CMO. I'm actually Australian. Thank you very much for noticing my charming accent.
All right, Oregon's taking it in from the side over there.
Slight stoppage of play. Where are you from, Vinny?
I am from Middleton, Idaho. I don't think I really have a cool accent like yours, Tom.
Thanks, Vinny. I really appreciate that. Slight stoppage of play here. University of Oregon shuffling some players.
Looks like Washington is a man down with that penalty, so Oregon looks to take advantage of this. Swinging around point.
Absolutely.
Passing it around.
Yeah, now taking some distance.
Absolutely. He was having trouble working out with all the players in there, but now that they're a man down, this is going to be a struggle for them.
Absolutely. Ooh, slightly to the right there.
Looks like the shot is just wide, and Oregon's going to retain possession.
11:45 on the clock. Third quarter.
The ball being a man down. Really. Oh, what a goal right there.
Their pass play has been, I mean, I couldn't fault it at all, Vinny.
Exactly. I can't remember a single pass that I've seen gone errant. They've all been right on the money, and they haven't been soft floating passes. They've been almost like laser beams right from one stick to the other,
yeah.
And then that one went right into the back of the net.
I know that's why this University of Oregon team is, I think, 13th currently
I
overall.
believe that is correct. Yeah, they finished the season 11-3 so far. Now they're in the playoffs, and it's looking like they might get their 12th win here.
Absolutely.
They are definitely one of the top teams in the nation.
Team to beat. Taken out of the fence off once again by the University of Oregon. Uncharacteristic mistake there. That's how on the point. What are you pointing at?
Washington could really use something on offense here. I don't believe they've had the ball in the offensive zone for this whole half yet.
Okay, and taken down now. University of Washington, a chance to attack here. But one thing I noticed, Vinny, I mean, when the University of Washington's on the attack, it doesn't look nearly as intense and smooth as the University of Oregon. I think that's just
down to
really
intensity.
fault their defense at all. Oh, and just as we say that, Vinny,
Absolutely.
Once again on the point commentating from us.
Well done. That was a good individual effort. He took it from behind the goal. He didn't have anyone to pass to. He beat his man one-on-one and snuck it in that near post.
Absolutely fantastic work. Who just scored? Who just scored? What number just scored?
All right, Washington got one back. Still down by a large margin, but maybe that could get him back on track. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's only 1 point. I mean, they have that, but as the University of Oregon win, winning the face-off and back on the attack, how dangerous they look.
Well defended him right.
And comment here on Jesse Tess. So, shout out Chris Dame with the face-off. Absolutely right. And University of Oregon once again on the attack. Just looking profesh.
One thing I'm liking from the Oregon offense is no one person holds it for too long. They're doing some quick passing. The ball doesn't get stuck in one area, and that leaves Washington vulnerable to having a hole in their defense when the ball's continuously moving like that.
Oh, absolutely, and it's so quick. And as we can see here, fantastic pass play once again.
Well saved by the backup keeper they put in at halftime. Well done there.
Yeah, excellent work. Now, University of Washington continuously bringing it upfield. Up. Taking it around once again.
And look at the size difference between the offender and defender there.
Yeah, absolutely. Stop.
Winds up, fires it. What a shot.
Fantastic work there from the number 5. That's Sean Mayer. Absolutely, yeah, exactly right. A comment there from, I believe, Aaron Park. Shout out to number 5. Fantastic work by Aaron Mayer. No, wait, fantastic work by who? Sean Mayer. Oh, brothers love it, I think. Oh, they might be related. I don't know. Same last name.
It looks like Washington, they've scored a few goals here to start off this second half.
2, I
Maybe
believe.
what the coach told them at halftime's paying off.
Oh,
what a hit there.
huge phase off there. Picked up, however, by the University of Washington. Dropped. Scuffle
Ground ball.
now. It's again.
Oh, we have a flag down.
Flag on the play.
As soon as Oregon gets possession.
Taken up field now by the number 20. Huge defense here from the University of Oregon. Pass back.
All right, and we're going to bring it back for that penalty.
Slow down now.
All right, so Oregon's going to be a man down. Washington could really use this opportunity to score another goal and get right back in this.
Absolutely. This is a really good time for them to do so, Vinny.
Absolutely. Let's see if their offense has been a bit stagnant when it's even, but now they have a man up. Let's see if they can get a little intensity and get that offense going.
Capitalize.
They're swinging the ball around much more quickly here. Now that they're a man up, this is the type of offense they should be running, I think, the whole time. Look at this quick passing. Oregon's defenses has to be continuously running around. If they could do this when they're even manned, they might be able to get a couple more easy shots.
Absolutely. Oh, she's dropped there. Unfortunate mistake there.
Ground ball at midfield.
Ball comes out.
And it's going to be Oregon's ball.
Game is slowed right down here.
And it looks like the referee has called a kicking violation, and Washington's going to retain possession.
Oh wow, Washington back on the attack now. Huge move, moves it up.
What a
expertly
save by
defended
the
there by the keeper. Take it up, scuffle now. Picked up by University of Washington, taken back downfield. Now back in the field, number 21 now, spins out. Simple pass back there, taken now by the number 10. Shoots it over, flicks it through.
Ooh,
just
wide.
on that right side, just wide. But still, much more intense here from the University of Washington.
Absolutely.
And back on the attack once again, not slowing down. Flicks it back.
Loose ball.
Huge defense here. Comes out. Scuffle on the ball. Looks like it might be picked up here by the University of Oregon. Passed back.
The intensity of this game is rising as we speak.
Fantastic. Huge, excellent defense here from the University of Washington, really putting pressure on Oregon. However, Oregon's able to get the ball out. Taken by the number 13.
All right, looks like he's got a little bit of space in front of him.
Yeah, huge space.
Dumps it in front of the
cheeky
crease.
pass play.
Oh, he hit the post.
Oh, unfortunately, just on the right side.
Oregon retains possession, stayed with it.
Huge defense here from the University of Oregon, University of Washington, sorry.
Back to the X, looking to wrap around that crease. Dumps it in front of the net. He fires.
Oh, kaboom.
Just wide.
That ball had a motor on it.
Absolutely. It bounced all the way back into the field off the fence. Look at that.
Unfortunately, he lacked that accuracy.
Starting from the X once again. Looking to start a play.
Steps back around. Looking for that pass play that they're so good at. Ball's out.
And that's a turnover by Oregon.
Turnover. Uncharacteristic from Oregon there. Unfortunately, that pass didn't connect. And now moving up. Super fast pass play. 27. Does he have a free shot?
What a save by the keeper. They haven't been able to get a goal yet.
Yeah.
So what do you think that they're doing differently?
Maybe they've moved from a zone defense to a more man-on-man defense.
That looks like actually it could be the case. They are. They look like they are going a little bit more one-on-one.
Yeah. But still, I mean, when you got skills like skills like that.
What a pass!
How do you defend against it?
He blew by his defender, forced the second defender to come help, dumped it right in front of the crease, and the goalkeeper had no chance on that one.
Excellent work there from the University of Oregon. Almost forgot their name. Sorry, University of Oregon. How could I forget those bright yellow jerseys?
lead is now 8-6 left in the third quarter. The time is running out for Washington.
Yeah, once you're when you're down by 8 points, time is not your friend anymore. The University of Washington really have to step up the intensity and score some really quick back-to-back goals to get back into this game.
And to be fair to them, they have picked up the intensity recently, and now it looks like they get the ball here on the face-off. So let's see if they can get something going.
Number 19 taking it downfield now on the outside.
Oh, nice slip there.
Excellent. Big defense there, University of Oregon. All taken out.
Washington's going to retain possession.
Move it upfield. Pass off to the number 10.
Just probing, looking for a hole in that defense.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's sliding. Another great save from the keeper from Oregon.
Yeah. Now taken down, huge counterattack here by the University of Washington, taking it downfield.
With the deep hole again.
Yeah, some serious skill there.
Oregon's setting up their offense, getting their subs ready.
Take their time, there's no rush.
Not with they can allow to.
Casually. Now, here we are on the attack, steps to the outside. Right foot step.
Well defended.
Loses the ball. Fantastic work there from the Washington defense. Now taken downfield, bit of free space. That was excellent work there by the number 20, Will Yerkes. Now taken. Number 17. Back to the X. Back to the X. Number 27, Nathan Poldy, taking his time, stepping around. Fantastic game from him today, actually. Take it down. Is he going to shoot inside himself? No.
Oh, and another huge
another
save.
Fantastic save. Excellent work. University of Washington engages, however. And shout out. We have a few more. Thank you very much to Aaron Park, who responded to who scored the goal, U of I. It was Sean Mayer. Thank you very much for that, Aaron. And thank you very much to Finding CMO, great commentary guy. Thank you very much. Obviously you mean Vinny and not me, but thank you for shout out. Oh, this guy's. No, it just says guy, doesn't it? Oh, okay, yeah, he corrected himself. And I'm still on now. Thank you very much.
If it weren't for this keeper of Oregon, this game could have a very different scoreline. He saved at least 5 shots that should have gone in. He's really stepped up his game.
Yeah, absolutely work. And that has to be demoralizing to the University of Washington.
Oh, absolutely. You ball around and finally get a good shot, and then you have that little in your head, that little voice saying he's going to stop it again. A little bit of doubt creeping.
Number 22, Spider.
It is a pretty cool last name, and it looks like Oregon just scored another goal.
Oh, why we were too busy trying to find out the keeper's name. Fantastic work there from the University of Oregon. 15-6 now, pulling away.
I would say that they're up by 9 points with 2 minutes left. They Washington still got the fourth quarter, but things are not looking
good. Don't want to jinx Oregon here, but looks like they're really going to come away with the game.
It looks like it. It looks like they had a little bit of a vengeance from that first game when Washington beat them 19-17 on April the 16th. But it looks like Oregon is going to come out on top today.
Yeah, absolutely. Flicked out the back there, however, picked up by the University of Washington. Huge attack now, back to the number 27. Is he going to take a shot? No, work it back to the X.
Washington getting their subs in, looking to see if they can get a goal here before the end of the third quarter. Still 2 minutes left.
With the number 12 now, Sean Dack.
He's had a great game today.
Is Dack going to be on the attack?
I'm thinking so, Tom.
No, not really. Fantastic. With the number 9 now, James Milligan taking it downfield, working on the outside. Getting close to that goal now.
Oh,
just to the left.
Washington will retain possession. They have been getting more shots off the second half, I can't say.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely on the attack, which is good.
That's what they were, the full first half they were on the defense, but it looks like they're getting a little going here in the third quarter.
Absolutely right. However, they really start after scoring some points.
Yeah, this keeper has denied them almost every time they've come inside. Washington passing it around, looking for a hole in that Oregon defense. Bad catch there behind the net. But it looks like, oh, he almost kept it in, but Oregon will take possession. It's lapses like that that Washington cannot afford when the scoreline is like this. They cannot afford a third.
Picked up now, taken downfield by the University of Oregon. Working this attack once again.
Oh,
however, lost.
we have a flag down.
Flag on the play here.
Looks like it's against Oregon, so Washington's going to be a man up here with the ball in the attacking third. With 52 seconds left. They could use one before halftime to bring that lead down to 8. Still would be a tough ride back, but it's a lot better than 9, right?
Yeah, absolutely. 2 seconds on the clock. Can University of Washington capitalize? Bring this lead down.
Here we go. Ball's back in play. Man up for Washington.
Back with that number 27. 43 seconds on the clock. Taking it down. Excellent last play. All right.
Washington will retain possession with 34 seconds left.
Now 30 seconds on the clock.
Plenty of time to set up an offensive play.
Absolutely.
Oh, what a quick shot from the left side of the keeper
Huge
there,
shot.
right into that far post.
Fantastic work there. By the number 5? Is that right?
I believe it was number 5.
Yeah, I believe it was number 5. Sean Mayer once again. Good work, Sean. Bring that deficit down to 8.
If they could get one more before the half, I'm sure that their coach would be very happy with that. It might give them a little mental boost going into before the quarter ends.
Absolutely. On the same hand, it's a stay off a possible possible Oregon attack. We know how dangerous it can be.
It's a very good point.
Now taken by the University of Washington.
All right, Washington has possession with 20
One final
seconds
attack.
left.
Exactly right. Number 9 now taking it down the field. James Milligan.
Here we go.
Back to number 14, Ben LaRoche.
They're passing around, but they only got 9 seconds. They got to get the ball in front of net.
Yeah, 5, 4, 3.
What are
2.
they doing here?
They must be aware of the clock.
I'm a little bit confused by the end of that quarter there, but must have lost sight of the clock. But we end the third quarter with the score of 15 Oregon and 7 Washington.
Absolutely, looks like Washington over this point in this game. Sidelines, and we're going to break to the sidelines right now with our gorgeous sideline reporter, Jamie Bingham. Jamie, how are things down on the field?
Hey Tom, so as you can see, Oregon is continuing to dominate this game. A couple hat tricks from Michael Marcotte and Charlie Mayers. They're racking up the score here. Washington's fighting back. We can see they've scored multiple this quarter as well, but
Looks like it's pretty windy down on the field.
it is. It's very windy now.
Thank you very much, Jamie. She's exactly right. Hopefully they can keep the momentum that they currently have. They were able to score last, which is good, but once again, Vinny, quite the deficit. Yeah, totally, Thomas. Yeah, thanks, Vinny.
All right, it's been nice commentating with you guys. I'm going to step out and let John back in. Thank you very much, Tom.
Pleasure, Vinny.
This is John Jansen back in.
Mr. Jansen, you're back. How do you feel about this game currently?
Man, it's just Oregon just seems to keep pressing the issue, and you know, Washington, as much as they've been trying, Oregon just really seems like they came in very, very motivated.
Absolutely right. I mean, every time we think that the University of Washington is going to try and build some momentum and move up, one, the goalkeeper is flawless of Oregon at the moment, and the defense very difficult to beat. Hard to build momentum on that.
Oh yeah, you look at Oregon on defense; they're really not allowing Washington to find any openings towards the goal, and that's, I mean, if you can't get a good position to score a goal, you know, how are you going to score a goal?
Exactly right. Back on the attack, University of Washington.
Boy. Looks like they might reset here to Meyer. Sean Meyer. Shot. And defended again by Oregon. Sam Snyder. He's having a good game today. Oregon taking it now. Caught a defender sleeping.
Keeper.
Really needs that, especially for his confidence.
Now, huge attack downfield, bit of opportunity. Slightly to the right. Washington will regain. Big back and forth here at the moment.
You know, and just when you're down by, you know, 8 goals like this, it's got to be a little bit deflating to you. But, you know, how do you think they can come back and, you know, win this game, Tom?
I mean, they have to put points on the board quickly. I mean, their attack is looking a lot better, absolutely. Unfortunately, the Oregon defense is just so good that, I mean, they're not allowing any momentum to build. I mean, however, it's not impossible. We saw it yesterday when we were watching the CWU game against West Oregon. I think we had problems with that yesterday. West Oregon. It can happen. But they really have to start. They have to
and tried to start it off there, but a little overshot on the goal there.
Lacking accuracy there, unfortunately.
You know, I guess for Oregon, from a confidence standpoint, you know, you just came into the playoffs beating the only team in the conference that beat you.
Yeah.
And, you know, the other 2 teams you've beaten, you know, pretty easily. Now, Oregon State, you know, that was a very close game. Obviously, you got 2 of the top 2 ranked teams in the conference there, but, you know, you've beaten everybody else that you have left to play. I mean, I feel like the confidence is just going to skyrocket here.
Oh, absolutely. And especially how well they've played today, absolutely should build confidence.
Trying to play aggressive D, and it's a score!
Fantastic work there from the University of Washington, closing that gap. Closing that gap. 15 plays 8 in favor of University of Oregon.
Yeah, he's come up big in this Oregon-Washington series. You know, that last game, of course, scored 6 goals, 2 assists. So, you know,
Dak on the attack
that they needed to rely on.
Dak attack.
So LaRoche, possession again, and that's, you know, that's the value of having such a guy at face off. Guys, just more opportunities for you.
Oh, absolutely.
Kushla. It's back at the point.
University of Oregon taking their time once again, and I'd just like to shout out. Remember, we do have a comment section on the live feed on our YouTube channel. Fantastic save there. But so if you'd like to like, comment, and subscribe, you're more than welcome. If you'd like to give a shout out to a favorite player or a friend of yours, you're more than welcome.
And we get lonely up here, Tom. I mean, you know, we love to hear the feedback from all the all the beautiful viewers that we have here.
Absolutely. I'm lonely all the time, John, so I really appreciate it. Skirmish over the ball there. However, possession given to the University of Washington.
Trying to push outfield, trying to close. Fuller. Now to the Yaks. Drew Boyd. Gonna restart his offense. And they kick it back out to the point here.
Taken down.
Here's Sean Dack.
Attempting to work at the outside, however, that defense ever so strong.
You know, that's one player that
Now taking him down. Steps on the inside.
Contained. It looks like they did that. And a shot goes off to the right.
Backed himself there.
It looks like we got a penalty flag now.
I don't know if that was a flag on the play or they were literally passing the flag to one. Guy here. Go back on the attack.
So Washington from the point. Looks like he might take a shot. No, now back at the point, and here's a shot.
Oh, back on the outside once again. Touched by the University of Oregon, however, and they will regather the ball.
You know, just a couple misses, and you know, you really hope that they're not just trying to force shots in there and trying to rush everything. You know,
Yeah,
like we saw with West Oregon, just stay patient, and goals should be able to come to you.
Absolutely. I mean, however, they are 7 points down. I can understand where the rush is coming from.
Oh yeah, very. You can't really blame them.
Now University of Oregon coming in. And now we have, I got a shout out here, John, from Daniela Vasquez. Sorry, I'm terribly sorry. Daniela says, shout out to my best friend and boyfriend, number 21, Alex Fuller. Go Dogs.
And right on.
Thank you very much, Daniela.
And Alex Fuller's got a couple goals in this game, so. Good these defenders who are about 6'3"
as well.
He just knows that he might be able to find success.
I wonder what he's playing for. Maybe he's playing for Daniela. Trying to impress her. Or not, you know. Damn it, where's my banter, John? Banter back with me. Fantastic. University of Oregon back on the attack.
And Mayer.
Number 8 passes back inside. Slightly short pass.
Let's see if Sean Mayer can get this back.
Picked up now by the University of Oregon. Huge on the counter attack. Huge amount of space here.
Right
powering downfield.
Good opportunity.
University of Washington, we gathered a really fantastic opportunity.
Fuller's going to restart the offense from the outbounds. From the X. Boyd. Here's Tyler Boyd. Back to Fuller. Fuller out to the point. They're just passing it around, just working their way from X to point here.
Some fantastic
Here's
steps
Fuller.
back inside.
Oh, Myers thinking
huge.
about the shot, but instead passed it.
Accuracy seriously lacking there, well over the net, unfortunately.
Yeah, they just had a couple of missed opportunities so far, honestly. It's
between those missed opportunities and the excellent saves of the Oregon goalkeeper, Washington really struggling for points.
back to the point.
What are they going to do?
Oh, fake pass, fakes. Run. Was thinking about taking.
Just not finding any gaps.
So he's got top. Sean Dack in the middle.
Dirk. Connects with the back of the net. Boyd. They've been searching for.
Yeah, and there. And And it's been impressive how Oregon's been able to limit those opportunities, especially with a team like Washington. You see Washington's got some speed.
Yeah, Vinny was exactly right in the previous quarter, saying that Washington is having to take what Oregon gives them. But as long as they take it.
So Washington is going to come away with the win on the face-off there. Here's LaRoche.
Taking
right
it
down the center
now.
through the point. Ooh. Looks like he might have had an opportunity, but chooses the restart.
Here we go.
Shot.
Shoots again. Well saved. So we have another from a commenter, Big John, who says, hello. Hello, John.
Hey, John.
I'm Tom Krasik.
My name's John. That's awesome.
And we also have a shout out from Henry. I'm about to butcher your last name. Henry Yanakopoulos? Yakopoulos? What do you think, John?
Oh man, Henry Yanakopoulos? I don't know.
We are so sorry, Henry. However, shout out to my brother, University of Washington, number 8, Griffin from New Hampshire. We're rooting for you.
Yeah.
So am I, buddy.
And Griffin, Griffin is actually a senior, so.
Oh, almost done.
Almost, getting there.
Aren't we all?
So Oregon passes it around. They really don't to be. I mean, I feel like we should expect
it. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Problem is, that's going to force, with that clock counting down, it's going to force Washington to really aggressively attack them, which unfortunately might.
Yeah, we saw yesterday a team score 4 goals in 4 minutes, so let's not, maybe we can't really rule out that Oregon has it in the bag, but maybe we can because they just scored again.
Excellent work there, University of Oregon. Slotting that goal on the left-hand side. Looks like it's scored by, was that number 10?
Yeah, it looks like that was DeLumpa.
Good work to DeLumpa.
Again, I think that's his second goal today.
Just his second?
I believe so. I wish we had a little live stat tracker. It'd be much easier to keep track. But
yes.
there's so many goals across the board for Oregon today.
Yeah, fantastic work. And just to let you all know, this game is brought to you by University Television Productions, which is actually a student-run television production facility led entirely by students. So myself, John Jansen, all of our fantastic staff here are all students of the communication department here at Boise State University.
Your can't.
Picked up University of Washington back on the attack.
So Washington, good opportunity.
Can they come back? They've got to come back here. So we have a question here on our live feed. It says, John and Tom, do either of you attend Oregon or Washington? The answer is absolutely not. We both attend Boise State University. John is are you a junior, John?
Yeah, I would say technically I'm a junior.
Junior here at Boise State University. I'm an international exchange student from Australia. I guess you could call me a senior, although we don't use those terms in Australia. So unfortunately, no, neither of us do.
Here. Working his way past the Yags. And here's Mayer. Oh, past the Mayer.
Unfortunate mistake there from the University of Oregon. Good opportunity for Washington to get back on the attack. 4 minutes 22. The clock is counting down.
Trying to push really quickly. Boyd, good fakes there.
Oh,
and had a plan.
Oh, here we go.
Dropped it. And now it's Alex Fuller nearly catching that and getting a one-timer possibly.
Fantastic. John, We just got a comment here from Henry Yanakopoulos, and he says, great work on the last name, spot on. I'm sure you're just being nice, Henry, but thank you very much. We try so hard up here.
We try, but it's...
You're always welcome, mate.
Yeah, on the last name, some of but actually, I'm pretty happy to got that one right.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Henry, you're welcome to comment. Is that
I
feel like it is. Without trying to be sentimental, I feel like
you pass it around. Just gives it off at the point. Oh, cut inside. Shot back.
And Henry confirmed it is Greek. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Henry. When you are going up against guys like that, you gotta use your speed, but
It'll be pretty tired. But come on, Alex, do it for Daniela. We go, that defense, just a wall.
Oregon just remained consistent throughout. Defender is going to take this one past midfield into attacking range.
Huge attack here.
So here's Clifford. He's dangerous. And Marcotte spins out of two guys. He's going to slow it down. Oh, look at that cut.
Oh, here we go. Back on the outside, uses his man. Oh,
man.
That pass
Clifford.
Work at the University of Oregon. I mean, super dangerous. We've seen it all.
He's playing like straight cash.
Cash money.
Straight cash, homie. All I could say.
Absolutely. Minute 17 on the clock. 17 plays 9. John, do you think we can see 8 goals in the next minute 17?
I mean, it's not impossible, but it's very...
Strangest things have happened. I have a date tonight. So.
Yeah.
Now,
good job with Washington.
Absolutely right. Is that Fuller?
No, that is not Fuller.
Ah, that's
and
grim.
He misses
that's grim.
The shot anyway, so.
Misses the shot, unfortunately. Fantastic keeping once again. That was the number 22.
That was Xavier Gardner.
Ah, Xavier.
Fuller is right over there, though.
Ah, can't miss him. Can't miss him. Back on the inside.
Low shot, and Washington, they've just gone on a streak of a couple misses here. And getting themselves close into position, but just not able to execute at the end.
Yeah, if they could execute those plays, we'd have a much different game at the moment. But unfortunately, I'd chalk it up to some fantastic goalkeeping and excellent defense by Oregon.
Yeah, and just Oregon just remaining consistent. Fuller pursuing there. Nearly got a steal.
40 seconds on the clock.
And pass, 36 seconds. Need to hurry, but they're going to go for a goal.
Final goal there.
They are just laying it on.
Doubling the score, unfortunately. Washington University.
They really wanted to send a message, most likely, to Washington.
Yeah.
After that loss, it had to be a little discouraging for them. Thinking the conference by doubling their score. I mean, it's like the idea of the movie. Just never could get behind it, Tom.
Never?
Not yet.
6 seconds on the clock, counting down. Come on, Washington, you can do it.
To play.
Last goal wins.
Just gonna hold it.
Nah, not really.
And Oregon, a dominating performance against the Washington Huskies. 18-9 is the final score.
Excellent play. I mean, the better team clearly and did definitely win. Unfortunately, University of Oregon, you really couldn't fault most of their play today. Fantastic attack, excellent defense, excellent goalkeeping, amazing pass play. They deserve the win.
Yeah, just a consistent effort throughout the game is what we saw. And, you know, the difference is, you know, the players that Oregon relies on offense having an amazing game like that in a playoff situation. So I really expect Oregon to, you know, continue this type of play and be dominating towards down the stretch of this playoffs.
I wouldn't expect this kind of intensity. That team mascot is a duck, but still. The Ducks came a quacking. Oh, that's the worst thing I've ever said ever.
It's not quite the worst. I've heard a lot.
Thanks, John.
And in a minute here, we're going to get down the game on the field interview. But
yeah, hopefully Jamie Bingham might be able to pick up a couple of players for an interview. And so both teams now looking like a fantastic show of sportsmanship, shaking hands here in the final game. Not the final game, final play for them both.
And if you're Oregon, man, you gotta feel good about that.
Oh, absolutely. It was a dominating performance.
And by doubling the score, I mean, dominating performance, yeah.
One.
You want Oregon? Looks like we got an interview with Jamie Bingham down on the field here with Grant Clifford.
Absolutely right. So we'll be making our way down to the field with Jamie Bingham, currently with Clifford, the #1. Jamie, how does he feel?
Hi, Tom. Yeah, that's exactly right. I'm here with #1 Grant Clifford. And Grant, we're just curious, what did you think about before this game that allowed you to come out here and begin strong and just dominate the first half?
Well, we played them earlier in the season a couple weeks ago, and we thought they stole a win from us. So we just wanted to come out. We put together a good 4 quarters, and you really play with some energy, put some goals in early to kind of win.
Hey, well, congratulations. Thank you.
Yeah, no.
Back to you, Tom.
Thank you very much, Jamie Bingham. As always, a fantastic interview, asking the right questions. Gripping interview there. So, John Jansen, I mean, we have another game coming up.
We do. Just as exciting as this one. Oregon State, the #14 team of the nation, just 1 spot below Oregon against Boise State. Team with a very good offense as well. And, you know, both these teams are going to come out very, very prepared and motivated.
Absolutely. Really looking forward to that next game with Boise
State.
There we go.
That sounds a little biased. Sounds
yeah,
like
a little bit biased.
A little bit biased there, but...
Hint of bias. Bias light.
But we try to stay neutral here as much as we can.
We try so hard. And now we go back onto the field, currently with the coach of Oregon University. Jamie, what was his strategy going into this?
Hi, Tom. So, Coach, we're just wondering, despite some of the penalties in this game, how did you overlook that, and how did your team focus and just keep powering through?
We talk about dealing with what you can control, and officiating, penalties, calls like that, you can't control. That's going to happen. Against you, control that's taking the ball, running the right play, that stuff. So we talk about that all the time, and that's really been the key. We've had a couple of games where we've been down and been able to come back because we just, stay even keel. We control. We are able to control, and that's how we're able to kind of build that momentum when we get down in those situations, when we get scattered and a little scrambly.
Great. So what is your plan for tomorrow?
You know, the plan is for tomorrow. We've got to see who wins this game. We played both teams, both good teams. You know, it's really get these guys some rest. Once we know who we're playing, we'll game plan tonight and then come out ready to try and win the cup tomorrow.
Great. Well, congratulations, Coach. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Back to you, Tom.
Thank you very much, Jamie Bingham. What an angel down on the side of the field for us, John. Oh, anything final to say today?
I just thought that was a great come on, Boise State, Oregon State.
Absolutely. And for all of you guys at home there, I'd like to say thank you very much for commenting and subscribing. As you said, there'll be another live stream up, so you can watch the Boise State game against, was it Oregon State?
Oregon State.
Absolutely, and you're always welcome to comment and subscribe, and we will read your comments out. And for all of us here at University Television Productions, on behalf of the Communication Department here at Boise State University, I am Tom Cressy.
And I'm John Jansen.
I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you soon.